Good Monday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this June the 8th. Hope that you had a great weekend. We had a Triple Crown winner. If you don't know already, you must have been living on an island or maybe just holed up somewhere. But anyway, American Pharoah, won the Triple Crown Belmont this weekend, and we raised over $5.6 million for the Crusade for Children this weekend, and I was out and about with a couple of live remotes. Saturday was in Campbellsville up in Taylor County, and we raised, I think it was over $50,000 there, and then went over to Litchfield for the first time. Now, we had some technical difficulties, so you weren't able to see the live broadcast here on WBKO on Sunday, but there we raised over $70,000. So, we're looking at about $120,000 raised from just those two remotes from Campbellsville and Litchfield. Thank you all so much that came out or donated to the WHAS Crusade for Children. $5.6 million raised this year for special needs children across this area. So if you made a donation from your county, that money is going to go back to a special needs child in your county. And that's the cool thing about the donations. 100% gets returned and then some. We always get a little bit more back than what we put in, and that's always great to see. So thank you all so much for your efforts this year. Well, things are looking a bit stormy on the weather front, as they say. After a hot day yesterday, we reached 91 degrees at the Bowling Green Airport just before 4 p.m. in the afternoon. 84 is the average. That's a 7-degree difference, 7 degrees above average. 65 was our low temperature, 62 the average. That's a 3-degree difference. 1 year ago, we had a high of 86 and a low of 61 back in 2014. No rainfall during the past 24 hours. We're holding at 0.14 of an inch for the month of June, but that's about to change. I am looking at Doppler Max HD radar at 4:38 a.m. Central Time as I record this podcast, and I'm looking at some nasty-looking thunderstorms in a big area of heavy rain that is just off to our north and west. It'll be moving into the metro Louisville area here shortly. And then eventually it's going to move down into southern Kentucky as we get into late morning around midday. And through the afternoon, I'm anticipating showers and thunderstorms. Some of these could become severe. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center has put us in a slight risk area. That is all of Kentucky today. So the main threats here look to be the potential for damaging wind, hail, maybe some large hail, some torrential downpours of rain. I mean, the rain, when it comes, because of the moisture content, the very tropical nature of the air, that mugginess that you feel out there, once the rain begins, it could come down rather hard. I mean, torrential downpours are certainly possible with this, and that could cause some localized flooding in a couple of places. And we cannot rule out the brief or small possibility that we could see a brief, maybe spin up, a brief tornado. Cannot completely rule that out of the picture. That's always a possibility. Now, the models are in a bit of disagreement as to how all this is going to play out. And it's going to be one of those situations where we almost have to get the storms here to see how the environment is going to play this out. So that's why we're saying there could be that possibility of severe weather, but there could also be that possibility that because of cloud cover or reduced instability in some cases that we may just get a lot of heavy rain and strong thunderstorms. We hope that that's the case, None of us really want to deal with severe weather, but it is a possibility. And there's also that possibility this could come in two waves. We could see a round of thunderstorms that kind of pop up later this morning, and then we could see a second wave as a cold front passes through later on this evening. So, again, that is all a big question mark, but I can tell you this for sure. It's going to rain, and it's going to rain hard once the rain begins, and some of you could pick up a quick inch or more of rain by this afternoon and evening across the area until that cold front passes through. So we are calling for a 90% chance that you will get rained on today. That's about as good as it gets. Otherwise, we're going to start warm and humid. Those thunderstorms late morning to midday and through the afternoon, a high of 86. Southwest winds breezy at 13, up to 20, 25 miles per hour, maybe stronger in some of those, or higher in some of those stronger thunderstorms. Showers and thunderstorms continuing this evening until the cold front comes through, a low of 65. And then for Tuesday, skies will become mostly sunny and it will be less humid, at least for a day, a high of 85. But by Wednesday, mostly sunny, we warm it back to around 90, and the humidity comes back. And with that, on Thursday, there will be a chance of a late-day shower or thunderstorm back around 90. And as we get into the upcoming weekend, there's going to be a daily chance of a shower or thunderstorm anywhere from 30 to 40%. Highs will be in the mid-80s pretty much all the way through. 84 Friday, 88 Saturday, 87 on Sunday. So, just be on your guard. Severe weather risk is possible for today. That does not mean it's going to happen, but there is a very good likelihood that we will get some severe weather in the area. Heavy rainfall, damaging wind threat, maybe some hail, and as I mentioned, maybe even a brief tornado is possible. Now, we'll be monitoring things all day. I already have the severe weather banner headline at WBKO.com, so you can follow through if we happen to start or need to do the live stream coverage. We'll do that later. We won't activate that, though, until we see the need for it. And that would be, we will usually activate that when we see that there's going to be a series of warnings, and it looks like it's going to last for a long period of time. Then we'll activate the live stream at WBKO.com. That way you can watch it online from your office desk on your computer or maybe your phone or tablet. And then all you have to do is just go to our website, and then you can watch our streaming coverage there. But if it's just a couple of storms and it looks like it's only going to be a couple of warnings and here and there kind of scattered, we probably will not activate the live stream. It takes a little bit more activity to get that going. So, but in the meantime, we'll keep an eye on things. Now, I will tell you, Shane is out today. Our new weekend meteorologist, Daniel McFarland, who's only a few days old here at the station, will be filling in, but I'll be around, and Daniel and I will take care of watching the weather this afternoon if it should become a little more on the violent side, if you will. And just keep in mind, Daniel's still learning. He's fresh out of school, and we're teaching him some things. So today may be a teachable moment for for Daniel in learning how to cover severe weather. So we'll just keep an eye on things and see how things go. All right. So have a great day. Thank you so much for listening. God bless you all for your loyalty to the podcast and WBKO. Know the weather before it knows you, especially today. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, streaming live to the WBKO app and to WBKO.com.